So basic exercise we're gonna do, very important. It's harder than the handstand itself. So this is a drill that I use. Basically, if you can do a few of these, you're more than strong enough for the handstand. So push-up position. So basic is just walking. Try to make your steps deliberate. Notice I'm rolling through the fingers. Notice I'm talking the whole time. I get up, I come down, deliberation. So I'm not putting a lot of weight on the wall. Every step I take is planned. I'm breathing the whole time. You don't have to go all the way up. You can go halfway. Light feet. What you don't want to, so my shoulders are on top of my hands. What you don't want to do is this. So what happens now is I'm leaning into the wall. And in doing so, I'm not teaching myself to stand. Really important. It's just one of those things that beginners do without even knowing that they're doing it, because it's easier. Like, oh, hey, the wall's there. It's going to take my weight. Challenge round, if it's too easy. So, slow. Like you're sneaking. Like you're a cat sneaking up on some prey. Second challenge round is collapse and push. Test your strength, test your might. Collapse, you break the house, but I know how to build the house. So those are two ways you can make it more difficult. You can also make it more difficult by just doing like 10 in a row. And again, if you can do 2 or 3 of these in a row, you're good. You're stronger than you have to be for handstand. It doesn't take a lot of strength, but a lot of people think they're not strong enough to do the handstand, when actually they're just technique, perspective, fear is probably holding them back more than their strength. So basically, yeah, if you can do 5 of these in a row, you're doing good. You probably don't have to get stronger. You can if you want to, it's not a bad thing. One more thought, feet on the wall. Using your toes is fine when you're going up. At the top, I do want pointed feet. One, because you're gonna look more professional. You get street cred among the gymnasts and dancers. But here, you're more likely to put weight into your feet. So like here, it's okay. But once you get up, go ahead and point the toes. And then this position, pretty close to the wall, not too close. Looking at the hands, upper chest, you don't have to, but if you get the upper chest right here to touch the wall, it doesn't have to touch, but if you move it towards the wall, it's gonna give you that flat shape. If you go lower chest, you might still arch. If you want to, there was a few years where I was really a stickler for handstand lines, and now I care a lot less. But if you want to superset this with a handstand line drill, you go feet about a foot from the wall. I have a thing on my back, so I can't demonstrate this completely proper, but you get your whole back flat. You have your arms completely straight, shoulder width. I like to do with the knuckles facing up, because then I can't use my wrist extension to cheat. And I move here, and then I can come off the wall. But the idea is that my arms and back are in a straight line. So my ribs go down, shoulders go back, creates a line. You don't have to. The main thing that I look for is a vertical line through the arms.
You're coming on your, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Distraction.
Your head and neck position, I tend to held on my neck. I don't know where to put my head on this. It's like a flexibility thing.
It's a good question. I'll see what it looks like for sure. So neck is extended. So like imagine, but it's loose. It's hanging, so it's upside down, it hangs. But you do want to look between your hands because that gives you the feedback for balance. So like airplane, birds flying overhead. I'm loose, I'm relaxed. Look at the airplane. That's typically what I'm doing. This is okay if you do like capoeira, for example, for more advanced, for the purposes of learning balance. You don't really want to do it with your head neutral like this because it doesn't give you a visual point of reference. And if you were to fall, you can't see where you're falling. If your neck tenses, you're probably doing too much. Some of the gymnasts teach a neutral head and kind of looking like up through the eyebrows, which I think is a bit forced. So for me, and the wall position before balance, that's also your time to explore. So here, we'll do back to the wall soon as well. So
I can play with head position, so let my neck hang, relax. I can make the horse noise. My body is super relaxed right now, probably more than it needs to be. And then I keep that relaxation, just look up. And if I go too much like this, I get a cramp. So I can explore and play with that. But generally, you want to look at the floor. Best way to look at the floor is with a slight neck extension.
Hey, I hope your handstand journey is going well. I hope that you're able to make good progress, and I hope this video gave you at least one piece of advice that you can utilize in your practice. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more, you should check out my online community through school. We have professionally recorded courses. We have monthly calls where we do workshops on different topics. We do Q&A. You can post up videos of what you're working on and get individual feedback from me and other members of the community. And if you're not sure about it, you can always do a 7-day free trial and then cancel if you want. So a lot of value there. School.com/handstand. You can check it out in the link.